Welcome back to CJ Music, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to today's video. Today's video we'll be doing Afrobeat, how to do this Afrobeat, and then how to master your beats on the same project in FX Studio. So without further ado, if this is your first time, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell to be notified of my videos whenever I upload new ones. Guys, this beat, I will show you how I do this. On making beats, like I said, Afrobeat is easy if you know what you are doing. Just imagine a sound, create a sound, add drums, and you are done. And so without further ado, let's get started. So I start with my instruments. I already layered this beat, I already did my arrangement. So I'm gonna start with my instruments, and I have this is the first instrument. Tempo is 105 and the key is F minor. Chord progression. The power of the ever keys. This other one, or like layering. Once you can imagine the sound, you can create the sound, you can mess with the sound, give a proper outcome that somebody will want to vibe on. Then probably you are a good producer, probably you are a nice producer. Imagine a sound, create a sound. I just said that imagine sound, create and add drums. That's why I said Afrobeat is easy, very easy. Just take the listen. Then I have this bass line. That's my bass line right there. And I have this sound. From Satros, the Mando preset. The bass line pattern I duplicated and then I added percussion, and it gives the it gave the drum different taste. Yeah. So like I said, we are making this beat and we are mastering it. So I'll teach you how to master your beat. And I just use this simple drum, then use any drum loop, create my own stuff. That's the kick. With that, I have this other stuff in my, I use the hit has. This kind of bouncy drum, you know, so cute on this beat. And then I use this also. I use percussion You have to use 2 or 3 or more according to your taste. Afrobeat is like you are cooking a soup. Other guy is cooking his own soup. You also will come out with different tastes. Yeah, his own will taste kind of different from yours, but as a matter of fact, anyone who tastes it will like it once you prepare your soup well. So Afrobeat is like a soup. You are doing what you probably want somebody to enjoy, not really yourself. So that drum pattern, I used 2 kicks and 2 percussion, and that was just all, guys. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna play this beat and then we do the mastering. I don't really love using voice style on my beat because I send my beat to artists, but it's also important to use voice style, producer tag. So we're done with the arrangement and the process of how the beat was made. Now we come to the aspect of the mastering. And mastering, you don't have to add a bunch of plugins, or else you will probably mess your project up. Mastering beats, you just need few plugins to give you what you need. Even vocals, I have videos on vocals. Check my channel and hit the subscribe buttons to get notified. You know, the production aspect will never stop learning. On you have to route all your instrument channels, including the drums, to a one channel. I always call that a mix box, and what you need to do is quite easy. You press Control. If you are using Michael, you press CMD, Control and Alt, and then you left click to select all your instrument tracks, and then you route them to a selected empty selected track that was included during your selection, and then you go to track routing, and then you come immediately to route selected to this track, and then you just click that. I already did that, and so this is my mix box. So in this place, the first thing I added here was my fruity limiter to balance my frequency from both ends, because yeah, and then the fruity limiter, the balancing of frequency to level frequency. And then the next thing I added was my multi-band compressor. I always compress my beat too. I compress them, just the default preset, didn't use any preset. And then the next thing, after compressing, I add my maximum. It will soften a kick, and it will soften this multi-band compressor will soften the kicks, soften everything on your track. And then the next I added was my maximum. yeah, to give her to increase the groove. And secondly, the last thing I added was my yarding loudness to measure my beat loudness. And like I said, my loudness, general purple mastering loudness should always be between minus 11, minus 12, minus 13 maximum. Do not cross that threshold. So my loudness, I use Jordan Loudness. It's a free plugin you can download. You can also buy the pro version to measure my loudness. My loudness is at 14.